Everyone thinks the Victorian railways were a triumph of engineering. They were, and a catastrophe of speculation at the same time. Between the 1840s and 1870s, British investors poured unprecedented sums into railway construction. Share prices soared, fortunes were made overnight, but here's the catch: most of those railways were never built, or were built in places no one actually needed them. The machinery of greed had shifted into overdrive. Exhibit 1: the sheer scale. At its peak, railway investment consumed roughly 5 to 7% of Britain's total capital investment. Exhibit 2: the redundancy. Competing companies built parallel lines between the same towns, each hemorrhaging money because there wasn't enough freight or passengers to justify even one route. Exhibit 3: the phantom railways, schemes filed, promoted, never completed, yet investors lost their life savings anyway. So why did this happen? Railway shares were easy to buy, hard to understand, and promised returns that seemed miraculous. Newspapers printed promotional material funded by railway companies themselves. Social pressure did the rest. If your neighbor was getting rich, why weren't you? The psychology of bubbles is timeless. But here's where the story splits. Yes, thousands of investors were ruined. Widows lost pensions. Entire families were wiped out financially. The human cost was genuine and brutal, yet the railways that were built, the ones that survived the collapse, they transformed Britain's economy permanently. Coal moved faster. Manufactured goods reached markets in days instead of weeks. Labor mobility exploded. Workers could live farther from factories and commute. The infrastructure that the bubble left behind, though wasteful and redundant, created real economic productivity that lasted generations. The wreckage funded progress. The cost: Britain's railway network was bloated, inefficient, and built with borrowed money that ordinary people never recovered. Competition between overlapping lines drove fares down, good for passengers, terrible for investors. Consolidation came slowly, painfully over decades, but consolidation happened. Bad capital allocation, paradoxically, created a functional backbone for the modern world. So that's why railway bubbles matter. They show us that financial manias destroy individuals, but sometimes, accidentally, build systems that outlast the wreckage. The investors who believed the hype lost everything. The infrastructure they funded lived on. Neither outcome was intentional, both were real. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe so you don't miss the next financial bubble that shaped and reshaped our world. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.